2 plus 2 equals?
It depends on your system of mathematics.
In every system in mathematics.
Oh, no. I'm a math major. I can tell you that's not true.
Okay, what is 2 plus 2? Maybe I never heard this one before.
So we use base 2. 2 plus 2 is 0.
2 plus 2 is?
0.
How? What is your belief? What is your, I guess, religion?
My religion?
Yeah, like how do you, what's your outlook in life?
Oh,
Where do you?
life is a bit easier. We're here. We die. That's about it.
Okay, so what would you attribute this world to? Would you say to creation? Would you say it started?
What do you mean? Attribute to?
Where did the world come from?
Where did the world come from? It's a giant spinning rock that's spun off of some other hotter rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
So is it fair to say you're atheist or agnostic or?
Agnostic, yeah.
Agnostic, okay.
Yeah.
Kenneth, right?
Yeah, Kenneth.
Okay, my name is Khalid. Did I tell you already or no?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
It's okay.
So I'm Muslim. Do you know anything about Islam?
I mean, generic stuff, sure.
So, in a nutshell, Kenneth, Islam means submission.
Okay.
So similar, like I would say to everything in nature, follows a code. When there's trees, when there's leaves and sunlight hits the leaf, it does photosynthesis, whether it wants to or not.
Yeah.
You know, there's different things that the sun rises from one direction and it doesn't do it the other direction.
Yeah.
We see as humans, we need to fall in line with everything else in nature and submit to this order, or submit to what put this order in place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already doing that. We're here, aren't we?
We're here, but some people kill innocent people, some people rape innocent people, some people give charity.
Yeah.
And so how do we differentiate what is submission to the correct thing and what's not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get it.
So we see as Muslims, Kenneth, this world had a beginning.
Uh-huh.
And it was generated by something.
Oh, okay. Weird, but all right.
Why was it weird?
Why did it have to be generated?
Well, is this world infinite? Is this universe infinite?
I mean, it will be. It's
How?
constantly expanding.
Okay. Does infinite expand?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Keeps going.
Infinite expands.
Yeah.
Because
infinite isn't like a defined, here's a thing, here's how big it is. It's, you can't measure it.
So if I had a balloon,
yeah,
it's 5 inches big.
Yeah,
and
you can't measure it.
And it goes to 7. No, but you said expand.
Yeah.
So expansion means it's getting bigger than it was previously 1 second ago. Correct?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So that means it's not infinite, because infinite has no beginning, no end.
I think we're a bit off on that one. But all right. Okay.
You see what I mean?
You were saying something.
Yeah. So because of the nature of the world, and I agree that science currently says the universe is expanding. Therefore, it had a beginning.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Everything that has a beginning has a cause.
No.
Why?
Why would it? It doesn't make sense.
Why does it not make sense?
Well, whenever I think about things, I apply causes to them. But those things exist independently of my thoughts, for sure. You agree?
Explain.
So whenever I see, do you know David Hume?
Sure.
He had an idea about the fact that there's no free will.
Okay.
Now, he did say, hey, you know, my idea about not having free will doesn't make much sense. Whenever I walk out of my philosopher's chair and I start doing my thing, I act as if I have free will.
Of course,
sure.
yes.
But I have convinced myself that there is no free will, so he had a little paradox there.
Yeah.
But anyway, he said, whenever I have 2 billiards, right, and you hit one and it hits the other one, I assume that one hitting the other caused the other to move.
One hitting the other
and
caused the other to move, okay?
So he had an idea of causality.
Yes.
And he's like, does it make sense that that's how that works?
Yes.
I see them hit each other. I assume that because they hit each other, the other one moved because the other one hit it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But those billiards exist independently of my thoughts of them. So causes are things that we come up with, not things of the things themselves.
So you think cause or causes are not in the physical realm?
Yeah.
But how does that make sense?
Because you describe things.
So the second ball moved, why?
Why?
Yes.
I assume because the first one hit it. And I'm going to say I assume every time until I get tired of saying it.
No, I know that's what someone thinks, but why did the ball actually move?
I don't know. I can't say with certainty.
Even though you hit the first ball?
Yes, for sure.
But how?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, if I have a gun and I have someone in front of me,
Yes.
and I say,
Okay.
"Psh," when I shoot him,
Yeah.
and he dies.
Yes.
Why did he die?
Because you shot it.
Okay, so there's a cause.
No.
Why? What is that?
Different use of cause there.
Which is?
One is why do things happen, and
Okay.
the other is why do I think things happen?
No. But that aside, why did he die?
Because you shot it.
Which is the cause. So there is
okay,
cause and
but-
effect in the world.
Uh,
There must be, or
Why-
you wouldn't be
why-
able to get out of bed.
oh,
You wouldn't do anything.
You're asking, do I think there's cause?
No, not
okay.
whether Kenneth or Khalid are alive and here. When the tree dies, it'll fall.
I hope so.
Yeah. So if it fell, why did it fall? Because it
It's
died.
going to no longer support itself.
Yeah, so it died.
Uh-huh.
So that was a cause.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I do see what you mean,
I say
but-
simply, Kenneth.
Uh-huh.
Would you agree there are truths in the world?
Oh, then you're going to have to sit here and define truth, my friend.
I will right now. So, for example, in mathematics,
Uh-huh.
2 plus 2 equals
Depends on your system of mathematics.
2 plus 2 equals in every system in mathematics.
Oh, no. I'm a math major. I can tell you that's not true.
Okay, what is 2 plus 2? Maybe I never heard this one before.
So we use base 2. 2 plus 2 is 0.
2 plus 2 is
0.
how?
Base 2. So base 2 assumes that you take a number, mod another number.
Wait, mod? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Explain like a 5th grader.
oh, this one's going to be hard.
So yeah.
Imagine
go
you
ahead.
only have 2 fingers.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
beautiful. Okay,
All right. So the only numbers that we can do are 1 and 2.
sure.
Okay. So 2 plus 2
Plus
is
2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay,
You end up back at 2. 2 we redefine as 0.
why? Okay,
I'm unsure why we redefine it as
But
0,
but
yeah.
when I have 2,
Yeah, you have 2 fingers.
let's say I have 2 fingers, right?
Only 2 fingers.
Let's do this
You're
equation.
not allowed to have more.
Let's do this equation
Okay,
then. 1 plus 1
1,
equals
2.
2. Beautiful. So 1 plus 1 equals 2
Yeah.
is a true statement, correct?
It depends on what system you're starting with, but yeah.
But 1 plus 1 equals 2 is a true statement.
In field 1, 1 plus 1 just equals 1.
Okay, but
Because you only have 1 finger. You can't
Okay.
go off it.
okay, let's say in the real world, when we apply mathematics to the real world.
Yeah.
1 finger plus 1 finger equals how many fingers?
2 fingers.
2 fingers. Is that a true statement?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's true. It's not false,
It is. Okay.
right? One
Now-
finger.
Now you're saying
One
we
finger.
apply mathematics,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
One finger. Because
I'm gonna-
maybe in the abstract, you can come up with some different things.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Sure, but in the real world, Kenneth, right?
Uh-huh.
1 finger plus 1 finger, 2 fingers. We agree? Okay, beautiful. That's
the
a
real
true.
world, but right.
That's a true statement, right?
Yeah.
You're a male. True.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There. Now you a bit faster on that one, right?
I knew what you were asking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a true statement, right?
I hope so.
Beautiful.
I haven't checked recently.
We say, bro, because of this cause-effect nature, and the universe was once smaller than it is now, and it originated at a point. We say this origination had a reason.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
Because of its nature of it being limited. Because if it's expanding, it was once smaller. It has a limited nature.
Okay.
Anything limited or maybe dependent must have an independent source.
That's weird.
Why is that weird?
That kind of assumes that you think that everything starts from something instead of just assuming that things are. Which is weird to me because I just assume things are.
Well, you agree that the universe is limited.
Yeah, sure.
So it cannot just be are. It cannot just be is because it's limited by nature.
But I see it how it is.
Do you agree the universe started?
Yes.
Okay, if something started, it assumes that it was once not there. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's what we're saying.
But now we're getting into a little bit about what does time mean?
No, leave time, leave in everything. I'm saying that we agree the universe started.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
We agree that it started.
Simply-
We agree that it had a moment
Yeah.
in which it was one thing.
It
A
was
little tiny thing. Yes?
no.
You agree?
We agree it started.
Okay. Now
'Cause-
I think you're using started differently for me.
What are you using it
I
as?
mean, it started. There was a tiny little point that was everything, right? Everything.
Okay.
And then that point blew up. That blew up. Start. The tiny little point.
Sure.
No, I don't consider that.
Okay.
You're asking what came before the tiny little point?
What initiated the tiny point?
I don't know.
Okay, beautiful, and that's fair to say.
I assume it's always been a tiny point until it didn't.
I appreciate honesty, bro. Honestly. Yeah. I have 4 models for you. Okay. Logical conclusions. Let's see what makes sense. The universe came from nothing. Is that plausible?
Why not?
Can something come from nothing?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
But you know,
you just asked.
Like, no, but using
I also don't know
your rationale.
Work, so like.
Let's say there's nothingness.
Yeah, sure. There's nothingness. All right,
Can something arise from nothingness?
Why not?
The philosophical nothingness means the absence of something.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Therefore, it's impossible anything to arise from nothingness.
But why?
Because there is nothing. Because the definition of nothingness is the absence of everything.
Okay. Cool. Yes.
Therefore, nothing can arise from nothingness.
I think you're using nothingness in 2 different senses in that sentence.
No, I'm saying nothingness. I'm defining it.
Okay.
Is the absence of everything.
Okay.
Therefore, nothing can arise from nothingness. See what I mean?
But why couldn't everything arise from nothingness?
Because the definition of nothingness is absence of everything.
Okay, but once everything is there, it's no longer nothingness.
But can it arise from nothingness?
Yeah.
But,
you're just saying the same thing over and over again.
No. Follow me on this.
Okay.
Nothingness. Imagine nothingness is a box. The definition of nothingness is the absence of everything.
Okay.
That's the definition of nothingness.
Okay.
Therefore, nothing can arise from nothingness.
I agree.
Okay, beautiful. So can something come from nothing then?
Yeah.
But you just said you agreed.
I said that nothing can come from nothing. Sure.
No. I said something. I said, can something come from nothing?
Yes.
But you said nothing can come from nothing.
Yes. You just said nothing can come from nothing, and I agree. Nothing can continue to perpetuate nothing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree.
So nothing.
That something can't come from nothing.
But those 2 statements cannot be one, because you said initially, nothingness can only bring nothingness.
I did not say only.
What did you say?
I said nothing can bring nothing.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
So it's a sum. It's a sum equal of
only in there, and I don't.
No, no problem. I apologize then. So this first statement is a total of nothingness.
The sum total of nothingness.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That would be a little weird, but all right.
It's nothing, right?
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Sum total of nothingness.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird statement.
And it's an abstract way of saying it, right?
Sure.
It's nothing, right?
Right.
So something cannot arise from this nothingness box.
You're gonna assert that. You're gonna assert that.
I'm saying, do you follow that I'm saying?
I follow what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
Do you mean like, can I understand what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So the first option is that something came from nothing. It's an impossibility. Something cannot arise from nothingness because of the definition of nothingness. So the world or the universe didn't come from nothing. First assertion. You don't necessarily have to agree or disagree.
That's fine.
We
want
to go through it.
Okay.
No problem. I just want to plant something in your mind.
Okay.
The universe came from nothing. The universe created itself.
Okay.
Can something create itself?
I mean, there's jellyfish that do that.
In what way?
They produce their own like asexual cells.
Okay.
And then like grow their own like biological thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outside husk dies, and the new thing is genetically identical to the first one.
Okay, but this is different from this example. This example means, can something be in existence and be out of existence simultaneously?
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
It's similar to this. Can a mother give birth to herself?
I don't know. Is time travel possible? It's kind of a weird question.
Can a mother, irrespective of time, give birth to herself? It would assume she's in existence and in non-existence at the same time.
Okay,
see what I mean?
I follow what you're saying. Yeah, sure.
Which is another rational impossibility.
Okay, go.
Third example is that the universe was created by something created.
Okay.
See? Because some people say, okay, the universe was once nothing, but it originated from the death of a previous universe.
Okay.
And that universe originated from the death of a previous universe.
Okay.
You familiar with this statement?
Not really, but okay.
I think they call it the multiverse theory or the multi-universe theory.
Okay, sure.
It's because they come to the conclusion that the universe started, and they say, how did it start? It was the result of a previous death of a previous universe. Okay, that would be another possibility. Why? It would be, I'll explain to you right now. See if you agree. It would be something called the infinite regress of causes. Okay?
Back to causes again.
Yeah,
Okay.
but check me out. Imagine this. Imagine I'm gonna shoot the basketball, okay? But before I shoot the basketball, I'm gonna have to ask the guy behind me for permission.
Okay.
And I go, hey, can I shoot the basketball? He says, one second. I need to ask permission from the guy behind me.
Okay.
And he says, okay.
And then they keep doing this. Okay.
Ad infinitum. Now the question, would I ever shoot the basketball?
I don't know.
If they ad infinitum, I mean no ending, asking for permission from the person behind him to give the first person, which is me, permission to shoot. Would I ever get the permission to shoot?
Guess not.
Never.
I don't know.
It would
It depend on how many people.
infinite.
Yeah, sure. But what kind of infinity? Like.
Never ending.
Okay.
They would never end questioning the person behind him.
Okay.
I would never be able to shoot the basketball.
Okay.
So it would be an infinite regress of causes, which would be an impossibility of us being here right now. See what I mean?
I see. I'm following.
Yeah. So the first example, the universe came from nothing, rational impossible.
Like that one, but all right, go ahead.
Beautiful.
Continue.
Yeah, just to summarize, infinite came from nothing. A universe came from nothing, rational impossibility. The universe came from itself, like the example of the mother giving birth to herself, rational impossibility. The universe came or was created by something created, rational impossibility, infinite regress of causes. We come to the fourth logical conclusion. And I want you to go home really, because you seem like a thinking person. Write
You're really confused, aren't you?
Yeah, write these out. No. You are. Write these out, bro, and think: is there any other logical explanation? Okay, and I'm telling you there isn't. The fourth and final option is that the universe, was created or was initiated by a independent, uncreated entity.
Okay.
And this is what we as Muslims say is Allah, or God, or the creator, or the initiator. This is what it is.
Okay.
We see as Muslims.
Yeah, I figured you'd get to that point.
Yeah, exactly. We see as Muslims, bro, Kenneth, this logical conclusion that the universe must have been initiated by something independent. This independent source is what we call God.
Okay.
Or Allah in Arabic, because Allah means the only true creator or God.
Okay.
And this creator or this initiator sent prophets throughout time to teach the people about the originator.
Okay.
And the human beings were not left here alone, without guidance or without telling them about where they came from or their purpose or where they're going. And this is what we believe all the prophets did. They told their people about this.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And we came.
I think I've heard something like this before. Yeah.
And Islam is not the first religion, if you want to say religion, because actually Islam, Islam is not a religion. In Arabic, it's actually called a deen. What is a deen? A deen is a way of life.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, you're familiar with him.
I'm familiar.
You're familiar, yeah. He was not the first prophet of this originator.
Okay.
He was the last prophet, the final prophet
of
a long line of prophets and messengers to their peoples.
Okay.
And he came and he told his people about Allah, and he came with a message from Allah, or the creator, which is the Quran.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Quran?
Have I heard the Quran?
Have you ever read the Quran?
No.
Never. Well, I have a gift for you, Kenneth. It's an English translation of the Quran.
Oh, I do have one of those.
The same one? Or just the English translation?
Yeah, English translation.
Okay.
Green.
I mean, if you're interested, I can give it to you. Just a gift, from me to you.
Why not?
And if you've never read the Quran, bro, I say give it a read. You know what I mean? Us humans, bro, whether you want to say the creator, the God, whatever, we have a brain.
I hope so.
Even though we've reached to a peak of, not a peak, we've reached a level of science and discovery that we've never had before, that we know of. Maybe the people that built the pyramids, they knew more than us. I don't know. But we still don't know maybe 1% of how the brain works. You see what I mean?
I'm not a neuroscientist.
Yeah, but the brain is such a mystery that, for example, like how do we have there's so many things we don't know about the brain. But we do know we have rational insight. And we have the ability to think.
Yeah.
Right?
Something has the ability to think.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
And so we say as Muslims that Allah created us with this brain in order to differentiate truth from falsehood. Okay. And arrive at a conclusion that, like how you said in the beginning, I know that I'm here and I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And I love that because it's true. Most people, the only thing they know is for certain, most atheists, the only thing he's certain of is that he's gonna die.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we're all gonna die. We say, Kenneth, when you die, it's not gonna be the end of Kenneth. We're not gonna be a rearrangement of carbon and atoms that we are now and just turn into dust. Okay. There's gonna be an afterlife and we're gonna be held accountable for what we did in this life. See what I mean? And so I just invite you to read the Quran. Don't have any presuppositions. Read the Quran with an honest heart.
I mean, I already have too many, but that's fine.
No problem. But read the Quran with an honest heart, an open heart, and see what it gives you, bro. And I think you seem like an honest, sincere truth seeker.
Oh man.
You do.
You need better glasses.
No, bro, you do. Trust me, you do. I can tell. I can tell. Okay. I've spoken to a lot of people, and now I have a good radar of sincerity. All right. Any other questions about Islam, bro?
No.
The example I give you, was that a good example of the beginning of the universe? Did it make sense?
Which part?
All of it.
I mean, I could follow what you were saying.
Is that fair? Is my conclusion fair to arrive at?
Oh, you mean of the four things
yes.
you were talking about? I mean,
if I came to you,
I kind of like the first one still.
Yeah.
Like, I think that one seems pretty cool, actually. I never really thought about it before.
Which one? Which first one?
The one where something comes from nothing.
Okay.
That seems pretty wild.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of like that idea, actually.
In what way you like it?
I never thought about it before.
Okay, no problem.
Like that.
I'm happy.
Like that actually happening, that would be crazy.
It would be crazy. And I would say it's an impossibility.
but I mean, it doesn't seem that impossible. Like, we're here. Why didn't we come from nothing?
I'd say the reason why we're here is an explanation or a proof that we didn't come from nothing.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Read the Quran, bro. And another thing, read the life of the Prophet Muhammad. You'd find that interesting.
The life of
the life of the Prophet Muhammad, yeah.
Is that a book?
It's in a book. It's on. There's videos about it. Oh, okay. But you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, sure. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you.
I'm gonna be late now, but that's
no, sorry about that, bro. You have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, Kenneth.